President Joe Biden's proposed peace plan he sought the United Nations Security Council to support appeared to have an upside and high chances of being accepted by both Israel and Hamas. But Netanyahu doused the flames of hope, claiming Biden's peace plan has no support from Israel, while Hamas later on said it would nix the deal if Biden's plan is not predicated on a permanent cessation to hostilities. VOA's Patsy Widakuswara has the full story.
As Israel continues its military campaign in Gaza, efforts towards securing a ceasefire face a stumbling block. Qatar, mediating on behalf of Hamas, said there is a lack of clarity from both parties at war.
We are seeing contradictory statements coming in from ministers in the Israeli cabinet. We haven't seen any statements on either side that give us a lot of confidence in the process.
Israeli leaders have vowed to continue military operations against Hamas until the group is destroyed, despite a ceasefire proposal laid out by President Joe Biden last week. In an interview, Biden appeared to agree with the allegations that Benjamin Netanyahu is prolonging the war to appease his right-wing base. But when asked Tuesday if the Israeli prime minister is playing politics, Biden said no.
I don't think so. He's trying to work out a serious problem he has.
The ceasefire plan begins with a 6-week temporary pause in fighting in exchange for some hostages held by Hamas and ultimately moves towards a permanent cessation of hostilities. As Israel's guarantor in mediation talks, the United States said it expects some bargaining from both sides, but is confident that Israel will keep its side of the deal.
We have every expectation that they'll continue to back this proposal because it is theirs, and it is in their interest. It's also in Hamas's interest. They say they want the war to end. This is a path to end that war.
As Palestinians meet daily destruction and death in Gaza, not many share the administration's optimism, including a former U.S. negotiator for the Middle East.
My prediction is that even if both sides accept this, which is far from certain given the politics, particularly in Israel, that if you're lucky, really lucky, you'll get through phase one. But I don't see much beyond that.
Biden has rallied support from the international community, including through a United Nations Security Council resolution to support the ceasefire proposal. The U.S. resolution does not include a demand for Israel to halt its operations in Rafah, part of another Security Council resolution pushed by Algeria.
The vast majority of Security Council members would like to see the Rafah operation halt now. But if the U.S. can convince other council members that their proposal is a credible path to a ceasefire, including a ceasefire in Rafah, then I do imagine that other council members will compromise.
But as civilians' casualties continue to mount, prospects for a ceasefire deal appear dim, at least for now. Patsy Widakuswara, VOA News, Washington.